around the globe come together
to grow, collaborate,
and expand their business.
Where we take our individual fires and put them together and make one big fire.
This is the Honey Badger Nation.
Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to the Real Estate Revolution podcast. I'm honored to have the brilliant Nick Krem on this week. A little bit about Nick. Nick is the president of Krem Virtual and also of Content Cards. Yeah. He works and advises some of the top real estate agents in Canada and the United States on how to utilize video and social media to help build their name in the community and greatly increase their production. Mr. Krem, how's it going, buddy?
Man, what's going on, David? I appreciate you having me on. I love everything that you're doing here, and I appreciate you having me on here too. You know, it's just it's great to see constant growth from everybody you are with. That's the whole thing about one big fire. We all get to combine our fires, make one giant one, and grow together.
Well, you're responsible for all of this.
I wouldn't say all of it, but you know, I think we all the live, yes. So like this live stream, you know, that's something where, again, when you think about the one big fire, you know, we really specialize in this virtual media side. And instead of you having to sit there trying to figure everything out, you get to do what you're best at, helping people in real estate. We get to do what we're best at, helping agents on their virtual media. And we come together and then everybody wins.
Awesome. I love it. So if you don't mind, we'll get right into it.
Let's go.
First one I got for you is just for the people who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about your background and and how you got to where you are now?
Man, so it's funny. You know, I started doing every agent's favorite part of real estate, on the phones. I was on the phones for 15 hours a day, right? When I first got started, 8 a.m. to East Coast, 8 p.m. on the West Coast. And, you know, it can take a toll on you because, you know, being on the phone for 15 hours a day, don't get me wrong, I didn't do that for years. I did that specific thing for about like 4 or 5 months. And then from there, you know, what I didn't realize is you name a value proposition, I pitched it. You name a differentiating factor, I knew it. You name a brand strategy, I learned it because I was in the back end of all these top agents' brands. And during that time, I realized here was the difference. Hey, I'm calling on behalf of Nick. Who the heck's Nick? And, you know, I can have the warmest leads. I could literally read them their social security number if they filled it out, and they would still say, I don't know, that wasn't me. I didn't fill it out. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, I would say like, hey, I'm calling on behalf of Nick. Oh, Nick. Yeah. What's going on? And it's the way I look at it is if you have a great brand, and I'll continue to go here. If you have a great brand, every appointment feels like a referral, right? Every appointment feels like a referral. So now you're able to do this and really go to the next level. And for me, what I did last 3 years, I've been able to grow my virtual media business to all 50 states and 13 countries using the power of our organic video strategy. All right, David, you might have dropped off here, but I just want to say, you know, Dave, for us, one of the biggest things about this virtual media strategy that we cover is if it's not simple, agents don't have the time to implement it. There's a lot of these gurus out there that will tell you this entire process and expect real estate agents to drop everything they're doing and just to only become a virtual media expert. And to me, that's the point, not the point of this. It's like, if you think about it, imagine if you guys as real estate agents, right? You guys as real estate agents just taught the homeowner to sell their own home. You didn't do it for them. You didn't do anything. You just gave the homeowner a course and said, here, take this course and go sell your home. Oh, yeah, you still have to pay me the 6% commission, 7% commission, right? That's what a lot of these social media people do. They teach you a course and they just say, here, go implement it, right? It's like my job is to make this easier for you.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for skating and dancing on that one.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. It's funny. The one time, I remember when I went live with this one individual and his computer died. And on StreamYard, just because your computer dies doesn't mean that the whole thing ends. So I was on screen for about 20 minutes just riffing off the top of my head before he was able to come back on.
That's what I did with when I was saying with Levi a few weeks ago. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, I was dropping some stuff. I'm like, okay, I got through it.
Yeah, nice.
Our next one I got for you is, well, if you could tell us a little bit about Krem Virtual and Contact Cards, like how you kind of, I know this is a loaded one, this is a big one, like how you came, you know, to create both companies. I know you're the co-founder of Contact Cards.
Yeah.
And I think obviously Krem Virtual is your baby. The inception of those and some of the service that you offer for both.
Yeah, Content Cards, simply said, the way it started is, we were working with some of these top agents, and ended up we figured out they had so many links to so many videos, landing pages, that we created a whole webinar the one time and we literally lost it. A 45-minute webinar, and nobody could find it. And then we realized, man, there's got to be a better way. So what we decided is, we first looked to different apps, because I didn't want to just go create a company, something that already existed. Most of these companies, they either branded themselves on the entire page if it was like a low dollar amount. And it'd be like if Content Cards said Content Cards, our logo at the bottom and little small, Nick Krem. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And then the companies that allowed you to brand yourself, you have to pay like thousands of dollars just to brand yourself. So I'm like, there's got to be a better way. So we created one. Content Cards, it's $20 a month, and it's all about you. We don't brand ourselves on the page. We make it all about the agent. And essentially, here's what I would tell people. If you want to put all of the links that you have online, your top videos in one simple to read page, you got to get with Content Cards, because it's an easy to read landing page that you're able to use as your digital business card and continue to grow. Krem Virtual, again, that one's more so for the agents who want to have technology work for them and not them work for technology. Right. Make it simple, efficient. Then you got to get with Krem Virtual. We help you with your initial videos like you see here, and then we also help you chop it up and repurpose it. The goal is to get you out of seats, not put you back into them and put you in learner mode. We needed you in action mode, right? If you guys want to take action, not even learn how to do, man, so many times I tell agents, you don't even have to learn how to do social media. You just need to know what action to take in order to get the right results.
Yeah. So when I was researching for this, I was actually looking. It's awesome. When you talk about holding their hands through it, there's even recommendations on what videos to do. It's just literally all the scripts. You're just ready to go. Just turn on your camera and go do it.
Yeah, exactly, man. Because look, David, you're in here to sell real estate, not learn how to do all this. That's what I tell people. It's you don't have to learn it if you know the right actions. If you have the right actions and you partner with the right people, right? Because a lot of times there's a huge difference between an answer and the answer, right? A lot of times, in traditional real estate, we're forced to go to individuals who are forced to give us an answer to anything, right? That one individual has to tell me about how to help you with buying homes. That one individual has to tell me how to sell homes. That one individual, if I'm dealing with an investor, has to tell me that. They also have to tell me about video. So look, there's absolutely no way that one individual is an expert in all of those. They can be pretty good at all of them. But what the great thing about it with us is we have, if you want to go virtual media, you come to me, I'll give you the answer, because that's all I do. If you want to learn about investors, we'll send you to one of the best investors in the investor people in the whole country. They'll give you the answer for the right thing to do. Right.
Awesome. Well, I was a little disappointed you didn't have your community champ hat on.
Oh man. All right. I can go grab it if you like.
I know, but can you tell us a little, again, when I was looking into it, I thought that was a great initiative. Can you tell us a little bit about the community champ?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually wrote a book on that too. And that was the first book that I wrote. Yeah. So the community champ, it's really about, for me, the community champ is understanding that real estate is more about the community than it is about us. A lot of times when we deal with brands and we talk about real estate, we're so focused on, look at all the production, look how many homes I sell. And it's dude, people don't care about that. What they care about is the community that they come into. And at the end of the day, if you are the community champ, if you're the person, when people think Orlando and they think me, man, that's what winning looks like. Because anybody who's moving to Orlando will want to know about business, will want to know about schools, and of course, will want to know about real estate. Those are the big three, right? Location, business, and school districts. So if you cover all three of those, you become the true community champ. So for me, it's just understanding, as a real estate agent, we have a duty and obligation to become the most the community advisor. So when people have questions about it, they know who to go to.
Yeah, you can't tell people you're the expert. You gotta prove you're the expert.
I like it, David. That might be going on a landing page for us.
And no cost. That's a freebie.
Yeah, that's a freebie here from David O'Connor. You heard it here first. We got that on recording too. Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask, so I don't want to pick on new agents, because if anything, I feel like new agents can be a little bit better with the social media. So how about existing agents? They haven't really embraced social media. Are there any 2-3 tips you have for people looking to embrace video and social media?
Man, start doing interviews. Interviews are one of the more simple videos to do, but also adds the most amount of value, because you're able to give your insights as well as having somebody else on. So I think interviews are a great place to start. The second one I would tell people too is, don't be afraid to do your videos outside of your original working space, right? A lot of times we do all of our videos in one singular place. Don't be afraid to go outside and shoot some videos. And here's a great tip for you too. Google the top 10 most interesting places in your city and shoot your videos there. Why? It's a great way to get people to stop the scroll and to watch your video. The last one is embrace video messages. Video text messages can be crucial, and it could be a big differentiating factor between you and any other agent. You form a better relationship. They put a face to the name, and they're a little bit quicker if you know how to do them right. Here's the biggest thing about video messages is never watch it before you send it. You know what? Any video, never go back and rewatch it. Seriously. I don't go back and rewatch my videos. Why? Because I will pick myself apart. Man, if I went back and watched all my videos, I don't know if I'll ever shoot a video again. Seriously, because I know I'd mess up in them. I know I mess rumble through my words sometimes, do stupid things like I just said right there, mumble. It doesn't matter. We just got to keep going and keep being better each time, right? Don't watch your videos after you shoot them.
That's probably good. I've been working on my ums. I was taking game tape on my first few, and I was like, man, if someone turned this ums into a drinking game, people wouldn't make it 10 minutes in.
Nice.
The other thing I noticed, you just do such a great job, and it's something I'm going to totally steal from you, by the way. You have one of the best video testimonials I've ever seen.
Really? Which one was that?
Oh, it was the one for the agent attraction, and you just got all the big hitters just endorsing you. Can you speak to like the power of a good like video testimonial, especially for agents?
Yeah, it's a lot of times when we post these, I'll tell you what, there's this mistrusting on the internet too, right? So when we post a regular testimonial, part of me is like, yeah, I don't know if they wrote that. You might say like, I don't know how much they wrote that, and that might be their friend, or I don't know how truthful it is, right? A video testimonial, when you have that raw emotion on screen, it becomes real. And I'll tell you what, to me, there's nothing more powerful than a video testimonial. Somebody going out of their way to shoot a video, and when they have that passion behind it, you believe in that end user. That third-party resource is absolutely huge, right? So especially as real estate agents, sitting down with somebody, just sitting down with them and ask them 3 or 4 questions. How did you find us? What was your experience like? And would you recommend me to a friend or family member? Just something very quick and simple is a great way that you can start sending out to other people. Let's say you're negotiating, like fighting for a contract. 3 agents are involved. One agent sends them 3 video testimonials. Who do you think they're going to go with? Right?
Yeah. Especially one thing I want to roll out. I got my January to-do list is start. I haven't done any of the video texting yet. Similar to what you just said, if there's different people reaching out to them, but I do, I introduce myself or I connect with someone through like a personalized video text message. I feel like not a lot of people are utilizing it right now, but I feel like that could be another powerful tool.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And the 2 things of video text messages, always say their first name in it. Let them know that video's just for them. And the second thing, like I said, never watch before you send it. That 30-second video text can turn into a 30-minute video message that you don't even send because you watch it so many times, right?
Awesome. Now, I did do a coaching course with you in December, and I tell you, I would leave, we would sign off, and I would just be so amped up. But just this weekend, you did a quick little video about, hey, Weekend Warrior video.
Yeah.
And I was kind of nailed it in for the weekend, and I watched your little video, and then I was like, forget this. And I went down and shot a quick little video. I'm like, I gotta keep going. So I just want to let you know I appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate you sharing that too, because it's a lot of times when people have something bad to say, they let you know. It's not always when it's good, So for me, it's always great to hear how it motivates people and push them to the next level. And that just shows who we surround ourselves matters so much. Imagine if, in David's world, not to say you would fall victim to this or fall like into this, where somebody shot a bunch of videos and was talking about going out every weekend, was talking about going and partying, and they shot you a video message saying, hey, come here, this looks exciting. We're all human and we all fall victim to what happens around. Like, I don't like the victim word, but we're all susceptible to, if we surround ourselves with a certain type of individual, to do more things that that individual is doing. And, for us, man, just even hearing you say that gets me amped up to go out there and shoot more videos, right?
I was going to tell you, I have my freedom number, and I'm saying it on live TV. If I hit my freedom number, which I have right here.
Yeah.
You're hearing it right now. I'm getting a honey badger tattoo. Right?
Let's go.
I hit that number.
You're getting a honey badger tattoo.
I'll let you finalize the design.
Let's go. Oh, I won't do you wrong, man. I won't get you. Like, it'll be a badass tattoo.
And then just to get people pumped. And again, I always get pumped having interactions with you. What's something someone could do today? Someone who hasn't really embraced video, like right now, is there anything you think they could just stop and do it right now?
Man, what people can do today, what I would say is one of the most, the video that you can use the most is your journey in real estate.
Right.
Whether you can send it if you're doing agent attraction, whether you're doing buyers, sellers, your journey in real estate is a video that you can use almost for the rest of your career, and it takes not too long to shoot it. Just tell people why you got started, like a little bit about yourself, tell me a hobby, and what makes you different. You do those 4 things and you got an about me video. That video can be used for the rest of your career. Why you got started, about yourself and your family, hobby, and what makes you different. That's going to be like, that's so powerful. So people create that personal relationship. So I'll tell you what, I can't tell you how many people that came on a Zoom with me. It's like, man, I saw you catch that touchdown pass in your video. And it's like, man, I played football too. And all of a sudden we have this connection before they even get on the call. Right. And it happens so many times. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and tell people about your true self. Man, real estate's not who we are. Real estate's not who we are. It's what we do. Let people know who you are.
Exactly. It's funny. I came across your video of the football. So you got that locked down pretty good. I was trying to download it and I was going to play it on the stream and have you respond to it. But that was a big game. That was, what was that? The biggest touchdown passing in Cleveland.
I don't know if it still holds. Last I checked, it was still the record for a longest touchdown pass in a charity game at the Brown Stadium or high school, right?
Awesome. Well, the last thing I have is obviously you've been really successful. I just want to know what does the next 2-3 years look like for Nick Krem?
Man, that's a great question, and we were just talking about it too. You know what it looks like? For me, it looks like being able to help. Being able to help. The amount of people I want to help is just, it's astronomical, you know, between our family. Because like my mom had 13 brothers and sisters. I got like 62 first cousins. So for me, when I say family, I mean like being able to help everybody in my family that needs it, right? It's a big family. So there's a lot of things. But it's also, you know, like we started a nonprofit, a charity of Agents Against Child Trafficking. And we're literally saving kids across the world right now from child trafficking. It's like, boom, being able to help that more. And there's a lot of different causes, a lot of different things that I know. When I wake up every day, I look at the different causes and people I could help if I just take these simple actions, like shooting the damn video, getting on the call, doing these things. If I do these simple actions, I can help so many people. So for me, man, it's being like, there's certain organizations that I have my eye on right now. I'm going to be like, these are the people and the places I'm going to be able to help. And I'm excited to be able to do that in the next 2 or 3 years.
Well, that's such a good cause. If you give me the information, I'll tag it to this video.
Agentsact.com is where you can go to get more information on that.
Awesome, man. That's great. Awesome stuff. Well, I just want to thank you again, for doing this. As again, you got me all amped up. I got to clear my afternoon and go shoot some videos. We got about 2 feet of snow outside, but
I've been seeing the videos from up north, man. I can't. Cool. That was a big reason I decided to move down here to Orlando.
Awesome. But again, thanks so much for doing this. Really appreciate what you do. Nick's a great follow on social. Nick, how can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, best thing is nickkrem.com. All my information. Guys, I use content cards too. Why? Because it's that simple. You just say myname.com. That's where you go. You can find my coach. You can find some free coaching on there. We got over 8 hours of free coaching on there of different videos. Just go on there, nickkrem.com. You guys can get access to all of it.
Is that where the book is, the Community Champ too?
The book is actually in our training library in the back end.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, go check that out. I'm going to put all the contact, even though that's easy to remember. I'm going to link everything below. So once again, Nick, you're the man. I appreciate you doing this.
Appreciate you, David.
This is Honey Badger Nation,
where real estate agents from around the globe come together
to grow, collaborate,
and expand their business.
Where we take our individual fires and put them together and make one big fire.
This is the Honey Badger